Here is another lawsuit. This time is from M&T Bank, which is a financial institution. And this one alleges discrimination over gender and sexual orientation. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. And this actually took place in New York, specifically Long Island. And the person who was terminated said they were treated like a second-class citizen. She stated her boss refused to have one-on-one meetings with her, was generally unresponsive to her, and opposed the notion of a woman who's also gay being promoted to the same level as him. She stated in the lawsuit that her boss continuously made himself available for her male counterparts. Truly problematic. But I think the most damning part of this case, because discrimination is very difficult to prove, is the fact that she was on medical leave and he was discriminating against her by asking her to work and do things that was physically impossible while she was out on leave. I'll give you an example of what the article said. It said that she was required to physically be in the building to watch employees come in and leave to verify their timesheets despite being on a federally protected leave. Now, for those of you who don't know, when you're on FMLA, mostly you shouldn't be at work on those days that you're not able to work. There is something called intermittent FMLA, but again, during that time, when you're not working, you shouldn't be at work. Now, to compound on top of this, when she returns to medical leave, allegedly, the boss just gets really nasty about it and continuously brings up this issue and threatens to go to HR to her. And now she ends up going to the HR person, and their response is that she's using buzzwords when she filed her complaint. Now, two things can be true at the same time, but what else would you call this besides retaliation? Like, that is a buzzword, but it's also damn true. She also then stated a month later she was terminated by the bank, and she thinks it was in retaliation. I would love to see what the termination documents were and what evidence they had against her. And obviously, just because someone files a complaint doesn't mean that they should not be held to the same standard as everyone else. But based on what information we have so far, it seems like an interesting case. If I find out more information on it, I will keep you updated. In the interim, have you ever had an experience like this, or do you know of anyone who had an experience like this? Let me know in the comments.